Gene Davis, liveweatherblogs.com, meteorologist here. This is another update on Hurricane Irene and the tropics. You can see this is scary. We have one low chance. We have another medium chance here. The Cape Verde Islands here. Just kind of scary. You have Irene then, where that's going to head, going towards the area of the United States. The 8 o'clock advisory showed this actually turning, and this would hit the Outer Banks, parts of eastern North Carolina, and then head up towards New Jersey. This is kind of concerning. And we have hurricane warnings throughout the entire Bahamas as entering Turks and Caicos as we speak. You see the tropical storm probabilities are getting higher and higher along the coastline, and look almost definite in these areas that are in this brownish mustard color in the south. Here is Hurricane Irene at this hour. You see the eye is now clearly becoming defined. You have the central dense overcast wrapping around the center of circulation, and we get an outflow with the buzzsaw look coming out again. So this is rapidly strengthening as the millibars went down a good amount in the last couple of hours. I'm going to take a look now at a wider picture, and we're going to be waiting for the 11 o'clock advisory to come out to give you further information on what's going on. And we'll go through the computer model. As you can see, you have the trough here in the east. That'll be moving out with the high there. You have a high pressure out here. It's going to open in where the weakness is, which is in this location. And you see the hurricane. You can definitely see an eye coming to life here. The central dense overcast getting strong around it. And the outflow really breathing here. This is moving on a west-west-northwest heading. You can see it kind of has a little bit of a west wiggle here. We'll see how this continues. But the Bahamas are going to get into it pretty bad here in the next couple hours. The Turks and Caicos are already in it. And like I said, it's going to head towards the eastern United States. 11 o'clock advisory shows it will go into North Carolina. So, that being said, you have to really realize that this storm looks to go into North Carolina, then hit around Cape May and go up towards New York City. This is a scary scenario, and it's just getting worse and worse every time we get an advisory in. Still no watches and warnings along any of the East Coast, but that, I believe, will change relatively shortly, probably a day or so before we get a watch or warning. Watches start to go up at least for the Carolinas, because it's looking potential is looking very high of this occurring. 11 o'clock, 8 o'clock reception, you see this goes right over to Outer Banks, North Carolina. All the models bunch up there, so other than GFDO, which comes inland. That's a pretty good sign of this basically saying this is the solution that it wants to take. So we have to watch that very closely as this makes a turn. This 50 miles inland, it's the worst scenario. 50 miles out, still going to get the hurricane conditions. So it looks bad either way you look at it. We'll keep an eye on it here at liveweatherblogs.com. GFS. Here we go again. New run. And here we go. Northerly turn. Right into the Outer Banks. Right towards New Jersey. Serious implications would occur in this scenario. High water in New Jersey and Delaware up the Delaware Bay. It could be bad, and something we have to keep watching. H Wharf goes along, makes that northerly turn also. Back it up around the Carolina coast, right up near New Jersey. So there's another implication. Same type of model run. Canadian model. Right into the Carolinas again, up near New Jersey. This is a similar path on all these models. That's why these models are tightly together and moving on along the same path. So we're getting a lot of ingested data here, and the continuation of this could mean what it means visually, that we're going to be dealing with some major issues here. Carolinas, Virginia, the Delmira, New Jersey, New York, up through Massachusetts. Remember Ocracoke Island in North Carolina and the Outer Banks? You have voluntary evacuation for all residents and a mandatory evacuation for all visitors. For liveweatherblogs.com, meteorologist Gene Davis, and we'll have more updates as information becomes available. Have a good afternoon.